My gosh, I didn't go live on YouTube and Kick. I forgot to press the go live button. I was like, there's like 5 people in the YouTube chat. That's a bit strange. Where is everyone? Oh, I'm not live. Is that the kind of day it's going to be, Lord Glove? Welcome. Yo, 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 yo. Who we got? Damien, welcome, buddy. Jovial Thunder. Andy. Stefan. Yo, hello, 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 hello. Welcome, chat. Welcome, welcome. Monster. Miro. Happy New Year, Jovial. Happy New Year. Joho to Twitch. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. I put my money on coffee. Tristan, welcome. How are you? Or finishing his pot noodle is crazy work, by the way. Tristan said, what's the bet? He's making a coffee or finishing his pot noodle. You guys are nuts, man. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see how many ups and downs. No, no, no. Listen, chat. Listen. Listen. CPR, welcome. Ron, hello. Cabo, welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon from Missouri. Enjoying your work, learning a lot. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you, Trip. Great Dane, welcome. Kaz, hello. Morning from Baltimore, where it's currently -2. Oh, it's currently it's about 1-2 degrees here as well. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. This is my favorite weather. Really sunny outside, but just stone cold. It's lovely. Frozen, welcome. Force Ghost, welcome. Damien, my guy. Low key, hello, my friend. How are you? Calibar, welcome. How are you, Calibar? Overweight, good afternoon, my friend. Zern, Bez, Wolf, hello. Watching from work, lovely jubbly. Rav, yo, what's going on, Rav? You okay? Welcome. Another beautiful morning at 0 degrees. Facts, yep. Gary, hello. Catnip. BX, welcome. Malibu. I just took my PS3 apart. Nice. Any tips on reassembly? I've not put back together a PS3. If I've done a PS3, I've done one in my whole life. So I can't really give you any advice there. Bite, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick as well. I appreciate it. Hey Joey, I can't shake the thoughts after your laptop repair. Did you manage to get the next person? I'm thinking that it could be fluctuations of current. Yes, yeah. Somebody has bought it. So JFix has bought the laptop. So we should be seeing a video on his channel very, very soon. It's come about 15 centimeters of snow since last night here at -9 degrees Celsius, and it's supposed to snow like all this week and into next week. It's meant to snow here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I've told my little girl that's the case. So weatherman, if you're listening, you best do it. You best do it. Sob, welcome. How are you? I reckon running a terminal without any GUI. Nice, we'll go follow him. Yeah, exclamation mark JFix. I don't know if I've got a command for JFix, actually. Let me sort that out now. Because there's going to be, I'm assuming there's going to be quite a lot of people asking about the laptop today. We got snow in Cornwall? You got snow in Cornwall? Jealous, man. Let me sort that out. We do get snow, but it's very rare. Very rare. Chat box. Nope. Cloud bot. Commands. JFix. Welcome, guys. How are we today? Yeah, it turns into the ice rink next day. Yep, yep, yep. Snowing a tiny bit in central Scotland, and my wee boy is so excited. Let's go! See, Amy, that's what I need. I need snow in my life. I need snow in my life, chat. I need snow in my life. I love snow, man. We don't get it. We hardly ever get it. So there we go, JFix. All right, let me try that. There we go. Make sure that works. Chris, yo, how are you? We're currently blanketed with snow. I just started learning electronics and found your channel. You and Learnrepair have inspired me to start opening things up and poking around. Let's go, Toy. I love that. I love that. The fan on my ROG Strix keeps going full, but shows 0 RPM on the software. Do you think it might be the fan itself? Not saying potentially. It could be something on the board, but it could also be a faulty fan. I'm not too sure. I don't really mess with laptops, to be honest with you. I don't really mess with laptops. Tektronix, welcome. How are you? Bought the easiest fix in history yesterday. Sold as dead. Does now work. With intensive testing from the seller, well, it does help when you test with a CPU that actually fits the B360. Sorry, the B360 and not the B250. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Listen, this lo-fi is a bit too housey for me. I just want nice, chill lo-fi, you know? Lo-fi chill. Laid back lo-fi. That's better. There we go. First time on Twitch. Hi, Hussy, yo, welcome. Snow here in DK is supposed to go get mental. What's DK? I thought it was Death Knight. Where's DK? Do we have any more info on the last laptop? There was a video out yesterday, and that just kind of summed it up and summarized it. If you haven't seen that, Jesse, that was the end of it. Oh, Denmark. Okay, cool, cool. How do you remove stripped screws on a Nintendo Switch rail? It's really tough. Really, really tough. I mean, worst case scenario, it's a Dremel situation. But yeah, it's really, really, really tough. You can also drill it out, but that can also be equally as difficult. Dark One, welcome. How are you? Red Sun, welcome, my friend. I'm good, thank you, Joe. Yeah, fam's all good. Little macro JDT has still got his cough. But I think we're on the mend, which is obviously incredible news. I think that's the case. I think that's not the case. I think that's the case. Sorry. Can I ask a dumb question? Of course you can. If you don't have a hot air station, can you use a regular hot air gun? No. What's a hot air gun? You talking like a flamethrower? Yeah, look, yeah, Jesse, exclamation mark, JFix. A paint stripping gun? No. Nah, I would recommend it. £20? No. 2,000 watt Lauder glove. Yeah, I would recommend that. It doesn't even say a temperature. Does it say what temperature these go up to? Heat setting temperatures, 2 to 450. Oh, so wait a minute. You got 50 degrees, 450, 600. No, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. No, yeah, not like a hairdryer one. No, no, no. Hey, Joey. So I have a Switch that keeps dropping the left Joy-Con, almost never changes. Should I change the rail on that side? It depends. Switch Lite? When you say left Joy-Con, are you talking about, is it embedded in the Switch? Is it a Nintendo Switch Lite, or is it an actual Joy-Con? Imagine a hairdryer and a hot air station had a baby. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Guys, exclamation mark tools. Getting the Atom is probably your best bet. I know it's probably a little bit more expensive than what you'd like to spend on a hot air gun, but you just won't have issues with the Atom. As far, as long as you're lucky enough, I guess. On an actual Switch, left Joy-Con almost never charges. Yeah, I'd say VX. I'd say it's probably going to be rail related. There is a next to the fan. There's a little resistor, or no, sorry, a little diode that can be responsible for charging the Joy-Con. But I'm pretty sure that's the right hand side rather than the left, or maybe it is left. It could be that little diode playing up. I've seen that happen a bunch of times. Yeah, I've seen that happen a bunch of times. So it really, really depends. You could try replacing the actual rail first. That would be like the quickest thing that you could do. Before then, you have to spend a little bit of time looking. Doesn't stay connected. I mean, yeah. Okay, so yeah, if it's just not staying connected, it could be that. You could also you could take the draw. Have you tried IPA? You can try isopropyl alcohol. Starting my local game store as a repair tech tomorrow. Thank you for the inspiration. Kazna, let's go. How did you get that job? Did you just apply for it or? Amazing. Well done, mate. Do you have any experience as well, Kazna, or not? Yeah, try cleaning it with some IPA first. Back in my day, we would use solder suckers. They were awful and rip off pads, even forbid them with modern electronics. I use a solder sucker. I like my solder sucker. You just have to be super careful. You have to get yourself a decent one, though. Murph, welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone today, chat? One in the chat if you saw yesterday's laptop video. Is that in Cornwall, DJ? Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of snow, mate. Not too bad, my friend. Good stuff. The Veva AMD 862, the Veva rework station 1000 is an Atom and cheaper. I'm only going to go by what I recommend that I've used, you know? And I would say that the Atom 862D is my personal bread and butter. Atom ST862D. Seems like a CPU power problem. Yeah, I really want to find out from JFix, man. I really want to find out from JFix. So JFix has the laptop. He said it's all been received and it's all good. I should have sent the ICs to him, you know. I didn't send him the ICs. I forgot about them because they're obviously separate. And I looked over my desk. I think it was yesterday. And I was like, oh, those ICs are there. He could have done with those. But we'll see. Might not be one of the IC that was the problem. I think potential power rail. He's also got the charger as well. So he's got the charger and he's got the laptop. I was just a regular customer that lived close. I have minimal experience, but have been learning on the job. Well done, mate. So did you go in or did you contact them? It's good because people ask me all the time about these sorts of things, and it will be good to be able to share experience from yourself, Kazna, on how you landed the job. Not people aren't going to get, you know, some repair shops might not want people with little experience or anything, but I mean, you can only ask, right? Had a desktop with the same problem, had to do CPU voltage offset. What do you think of the 3-in-1 rework station? 853 Yahoo for 128, hot air soldering and power supply. I mean, yeah, I mean, if that works, again, I don't have any experience with it. I had a Yahoo, but it was just a hot air gun. I don't think I had the soldering iron Yahoo. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I mean, the 2-in-1 stations are okay, especially if you're working on a budget. What's the oldest electronics you've worked on? Back in my day, we could fix CRT monitors with lots of high voltages floating about. Great fun. I haven't really worked on that many old things, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. Hello, world, from sunny southern Italy. Let's go. Across the water from my hometown, Malta. My home city, should I say. Yeah. Fire, Zoen!
Afternoon, Joey. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my guy. How are you today? Thank you very much for the tier 1 22 months in a row. Thank you. Malta. Yep. I'm from Malta. I mean, my family's from Malta. I've been there twice. 3 times, actually. I've been there 3 times. 2 as a little kid, and then we went when I was a little bit older. But yeah, I got a lot of family. I got a lot of family in Malta. Malta. I would have never guessed that. Yeah, I mean, they've got extremely like olive skin, right? They've got like extremely olive skin, and I'm extremely white, chat. Like, if I look at the sun, I get burnt. I have to live with that. I have to live with that. I'm a factor 50 type of guy. Factor 50. So I mean, I would tan if I just took the burning with it, and I can't deal with the burning. I'm not a fan of the burning. So I am very white. But my children I think they're going to get very lucky. Because my wife's got Portuguese. I've got Maltese from older generations. But I got the Irish. But I think my children have got a nice mix of the Portuguese and the Maltese, if I'm being honest. I'm very jealous. I can't confirm that yet because they've not had exposure to sun. So I don't know, but their skin seems to be naturally a little bit darker than mine and my wife's. Maltese, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Maltese. It's not a bad combination, man. It's not a bad, it's a great combination. It's a fantastic combination. So yeah, I'll see how that goes.
JDT the GOAT.
Don't know about that. Save our stuff. Thank you very much for the 33 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What do you mean, low-key? Joey can't do a C64? What do you mean? Chris has come through with a gifted...
Sadly, no profit or loss merch. All sold out.
Yep, the profit or loss merch has sold out. It was limited edition, so thank you very much. Chris has gifted a cup, a JDT mug. So if you want a JDT mug, exclamation mark, enter in the Twitch chat right now for your chance to win a mug. Do you want a JDT mug? I mean, I said you can't read schematics. I can read schematics, man. What are you talking about? Chat, I can read a schematic. Of course I can. Yeah, exclamation mark enter. Exclamation mark enter on Twitch. I can read the titles. Yeah. Hello from Denmark. Hello, Lucas. You have to do it on Twitch, guys. Exclamation mark enter on Twitch. Can you read a music sheet? Yeah. Interesting things. Welcome. How are you? I'm going to get some more ROG allies, chat. I'm just going to grab the most available ROG allies that I can grab from the loft. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of them and bring them down. I'm not going to look at the faults. There could be sticks. It could be no power. It could be ghost touch. It could be anything. So I'm literally just going to grab a couple of the ROG allies and we'll go from there. All right. Can you read Egyptian hieroglyphics? Yep. How many you got left? I don't know. I want to say like 6, 7. Nobody say it, man. If you know, you know. Nobody say it. I walk straight into that. Straight into that. Yeah, 33 months? Yeah, crazy. What did I say? Save our stuff. No, guys, chill. Relax. Fletching, Brian, and Eden, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate it. Afternoon from South Africa. I hope you're doing great. I have a question from one of your earlier videos. You said you had a solder training board that you used. May I ask, remember you got that from? I think I got it from Amazon, Bohemian. How are you today, Bohemian? Your package should be on the way. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. I have no idea. I can't remember where I got my practice soldering board. Do you know what? I think I got it from eBay. Chat, listen. The amount of people and the amount of comments that I've got on the new video. I'm sorry, I have to speak about this. The amount of people and the amount of comments that I got on the new video. I'm just having a look and see if I can find this this board. I can't find it. It's not on Amazon. It's not on eBay. I have no idea. I'm sure it was. It must have been one of them because I definitely didn't get it off. Unless I was sent it. Was I sent it? I don't think I was sent it. Maybe have a look on Amazon or eBay. You should be able to find some. Bloodshot eyes. Me? Yeah, I always have red eyes, man. I always have red eyes. Who won the giveaway? Alrosp. Congratulations on your mug. Thank you very much, Chris, by the way. PS Vita is the easiest to fix and flip. You should try it. I'll bear it in mind. Is there any more info about the laptop you sent to someone? I sent it to someone, yeah. Yeah. Right, chat, listen. The amount of people... do you know what? I might just pull up the comments, man. If I go to the video, I'm going to go to the video, right? And I'm going to go to comments on the video. And then if I filter by keywords SSD, right? I'm going to filter by keywords SSD. Now, I don't know if I'm being stupid. Maybe I am. My daughter would tell me off for using such a word, by the way. She doesn't like the word stupid. She really doesn't like the word stupid. Daddy, you can't use the word stupid. So if I go onto this, right? And I type in SSD. You guys saw the video, right? Chat, did you see the video? No.
6767.
No 67 memes, chat. No 67 memes. No live, thank you very much for the 100 bits, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you. No 67 memes. The amount of people, I mean, because this one got 9 likes as well. I suspect it was an SSD issue. Try and install Windows on the SSD outside the laptop. I get that. I understand that, but I don't think that fixes our issue. Bad SSD on motherboard. Have you tried a new M.2 SSD? Could it just be SSD issues? Could be faulty SSD.
7.
Chris, thank you for 100 bits. You triggered a hype train, guys. Thank you. It could be SSD. Change SSD. When you're installing Windows, recommend you use a flash drive instead of an SSD with a dongle. I tried everything. I've seen this behavior many times. Replace the SSD. SSD and an adapter on an PC. I get that. I understand that. Or a faulty SSD. This person said, I didn't watch all this horror. This is horrible. First battery disconnects. Yeah, I don't understand. I didn't really understand where that person was come from. But chat, the amount of people that said about the SSD.
Fix computer parts to build your own PC.
What has happened to my chat? Why? Guys, where on earth? Why on earth?
Come on, guys. Number 67.
No, chat. We don't need a number 67, man. What's going on? Thank you guys so much for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate it. Wait, what's happening right now? No life with 100 bits, 6-7. Chris, 6-7. Jamhead with a tier 1 for 6 months. Jamhead, let's go. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 6-month sub. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Just a series where you fix computer parts to build your own PC. Could be pretty good. Gio, thank you for the 100 bits. And Loki, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, it's not the SSD, guys. I don't think it's SSD. I think we can just write the SSD off. Thank you for the level 1 hype train, by the way, chat. I appreciate it. SSD doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's where I was going from, though. Is like, I was just a little bit frustrated reading the comments. Can you please finish the laptop video? I won't be sleeping otherwise. Visible, I finished it. I finished the laptop video. What do you mean? I sold it. I sold it. Wait. Okay, chat. Hold on. All right. Bodge, welcome, buddy. Additive, by the way. Thank you very much for the 4 months in a row. I appreciate you. It's very, very kind. Loki.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subscribers, mate. I appreciate you, you absolute legend.
Let's go 6-7 hype train.
No 6-7's chat. Chat, what's going on with the 6-7 hype train? What is that? What's that? What's a 6-7 hype train? What does that even mean? Loki, thank you very much for the 5 gifted to Gavin, Olut, Knight, Royal, and Storm. Thank you. Please don't. Happy birthday, Russ. Could we get it to 6-7? No, there's no 6 chat. There's no 6-7. What's going on, man? Huh? Dark Vortex, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly. This 6-7 stuff, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's just a trend. It's just a meme. The 6-7s, you know. It's just 6-7. I hear it. 6-7. Every single video I watched, I hear about 6-7. I don't know what it means. It has no meaning at all. Yeah, I guess that's what I kind of thought, right? I guess that's what I kind of thought. Not a 6-7, it's 23.
Not 67, it's 23.
What? What's 23? What are you guys talking about, man? Like the man bun? Who's got a man bun? Not me at the moment. Bridget, thank you very much for the Prime for 23 months. Nearly 2 years, man. It's absolutely insane. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So what happens at the end of the month when it's my actual birthday? Is that a double birthday? Yes, it is. Yeah. Social media is turning poison into poison for the brain. I think it always has been. You just need to limit yourself. It's tough as well, especially when you're in the content creation game, because you need to try and stay on top of everything. So I feel like I'm kind of exposed to it more, but I like to think, no, I am pretty, I'm pretty scroll heavy. I can't lie, I'm pretty scroll heavy. Especially at night time when I go to bed. I did see that, Pratt. Yeah, I commented on it on my last stream. What's your overhead cam? It's exactly the same as my face cam, which is a EOS 250D Canon SL3. Joey from 4 years ago. Absolutely true. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate the hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, I had the same problem with mine. SSD was gone and had to reflash the BIOS after I installed a new drive. That's interesting. A reflash of the BIOS. That's an interesting one. Jose, I'm good. How are you? Welcome. Can you do a sound test on the keyboard? A sound test? What do you mean? Just smash my face on the buttons? Did United win, chat? I want to know if United won or not. I want to know if United won or not. Did they win or did they draw, man? They drew against Leeds. I mean, look, it's not great. Not great. So clicky. I don't think my keyboard's clicky. It's not that clicky. 20 seconds left on the hype train. Level 3, 95%. Thank you very much, guys. Huge difference between Joey 4 years ago and now. It's crazy. There is it's a big difference. It's a big difference. It's for sure a big difference. Speaking of SSDs, if you find yourself with a Samsung 980 Pro, make sure to update its firmware. Oh, really, Jesse? That's an interesting one. Finally caught a live stream. Been addicted to your videos for the last few weeks. Love the podcast episode with NanoFix. Yo, thank you. Best CS2 highlights. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hype train completed, guys. Thank you.
6-7 fund.
There is no 6-7 fund. Okay, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, shall I go and get the ROG Ally and see which one I'm just going to pull from the loft? It's literally going to be... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, I've just tried to get up, and for the first time in a long time, I have done abs at the gym. Usually what I like to think is that I do... Hello, my chicken nugget. Are you okay? What happened? You're thinking where to put the shelf? Well, could it go pretty much anywhere? Where was it before?
I'm making
That's going to be the living room. Okay. Where are you going to put the shelf then? Why don't you put it next to the sofa? Yeah, what about there? But then it blocks the stairs, hey? Okay, well, why don't you turn it around here and do it like this? What about that? Oh, you can put it there. Yeah, that's a nice place. That's a good one. You can put it there as well, yeah. Oh, oh. I love you too, my gorgeous girl. You're having a nice day. Well, that makes... Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you're having a lovely day, my chick. That makes me happy. PL? Pardon? Of course I want you to have a good day. I want you to have the bestest day. Ugh. Yeah, of course I love you, chick. What kind of a question is that? Never ask me that question, my girl. Right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I've picked 2 random ones. Let's go. 2 random ones. Oh, this loft malarkey. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, this isn't good. This is niched good. Oh, no. Oh. Chat, I really hope I don't have to get more Rogue Allies to then go up in that loft. Getting up today is going to be a struggle. Okay. Right, here we go. All right. Broken, welcome. Broken123, welcome, my friend, over on Kick. Who we got? Loki coming in with a Prime for 5 months. Loki, thank you very much. And Emerentus coming in with a Prime for 2 months as well. Thank you. What are you doing, Joey, those sounds? I was climbing the loft ladder, chat. What do you think I was doing? Right, here we go. I've got 2. This one, I have no idea what's going on. Nothing. I don't know. So this is going to be an interesting one, hey? That one's fixed, so I need to actually sell that. So I've got a Rogue Ally for sale, by the way. Hopefully I'll get it out today, or at least listed up on eBay today, by the way. So keep an eye out for a Rogue Ally that's going to be with a charger, okay? I'm doing really, really good, thank you, Broken. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Marius, welcome. Loft tour. People have seen my loft a lot. Here we go. Kenley on a 3-stream streak. Thank you, my friend. Let's see what the situation is with this one. Again, I paid £150 for this faulty Rogue Ally. The best part about this one, I have no idea what the fault is. Your guess is as good as mine. Condition, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at it. Even though it's been just stuffed in an ESD bag, look at the screen, a couple of like finger marks. But other than that, all screws seem to be attached. Yeah, really good condition, man. I stand by my point. What I said the other day, I feel like it's because these are more of an adult console and therefore people look after them a little bit more. I'm going to try and turn it on. Let's start with that. Nothing. Okay. Let's go with our Paul Daniels USB-C charging meter and see what kind of a draw we get when we go to plug it in. Hello, Papa Joey. Do you know something I don't? Recently falling into electronics repair job, mostly old military stuff. Trying out Xboxes because of your videos. I consider you sensei. 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 Lord Glove, thank you very, very much. Jarud, I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome. Amazing that you've fallen into electronic repair job. Good job. Fix it and I'll buy it. I want one. I'm going to list one up on eBay very, very soon. Ninaf, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick. All right, let's see what happens. Let's plug this in. Straight up to 20. Happy days. I'm just seeing if this is going to be good. This is good. This is going to turn on. If I leave it for a couple more seconds, it should automatically turn on. But if not, I'll just hold down the power button and we should get a boot. I don't know what the situation is with this one. I will check my emails to see if they said anything about one that came in a ESD. Yes, yeah, the SD card reader. I've specifically got one that has an SD card reader fault. And every single one that I test, I check the SD card to make sure that it's okay. But I have got one with an SD card fault that we need to fix. And I'll obviously grab that as soon as I can. Right, let's turn this one on. Oh. Okay, no power. Orange light. Interesting. Could be so many things going through my head at the moment. So we get 380 milliamps. That kind of tells me that everything is doing its job. Except for maybe the charging circuit. Maybe it's not charging the battery properly. And it's not powering on. So I'll give it a couple of seconds. If the battery is dead, I would expect this to go up a little bit higher than the 390 than what we've got. Can you see here? The top end is 390. So I'll just wait a couple of seconds. 391. Okay, so I do have a note that says not OG box, and it says left stick not. There's two of them. There's two. I've got left stick not working, right stick not working, overheating. So apparently they're both overheating, not in the OG box. So that's got to be one of these. So rumors of overheating. This has gone up to 394. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe the battery's gone on this. 396. No, a locked battery, I'm pretty sure, would be 30 milliamps. And wouldn't take a charge. Whereas what this looks like it's doing is it does look like it's doing something to the battery, because we got 400 milliamps here. Unless there's a short. But then I think if it was a short, we'd see it go down, up, down, up, down, up. New here, completely new to repair electronics. Could you recommend where to start? Exclamation mark, learn repair, my friend. Hold the power for an EC reset. Without USB in or not? Graham, welcome. How are you? Right, let's hold this down, chat. I think we have to go for 50 seconds. So hold it down for a while and see if we got any change. I think we're actually looking for something to change up here. So let's just hold it down. See it bump up to 404. I think this was the EC reset here. Old mate, Howie, welcome. How are you? Oh, here we go. I just let go of the power. Did you see it reset? After I let go of the power, there we go. So that to me confirms that the power button works. So here we have the reset after I lifted it up. So power button is definitely doing something. See that? Now try and hold it down. No, no change. Right. Mr. Guru Man, thank you very much for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's have a look and see what's going on with this. Loki, you think fault on board? Yeah, this is the OG ROG Ally, yeah. Well, the Z1 Extreme. I think we're going to have to pry her open. Not been opened before, which is always, obviously, a good sign. The live streams are available to watch, Howie. You just have to go into playlists and find them. They're just not public, but they're not publicly pushed out by YouTube because I don't want them to be. But they are available there to watch. So if you go onto my playlists and go to live streams, they're all there. Okay. Doesn't look like it's been opened before. Let me smell it. Do you know, it kind of has a bit of an electronic smell to it. It does kind of have a little bit of an electronic smell to it. Not the usual, what I would say. Could we have some sort of explosion here, perhaps? Potential. What was the problem? Interesting things. I'm sure JFix is going to update people when he wants to. There will be a video on JFix's channel, !JFix, when JFix has a solution or has watched it or worked on it, sorry. Let's not bug JFix. I don't know. I don't know why I'm going to try this, but I'm just going to try and keep the battery disconnected and hold down the power button to see what happens. Mister! Where's my tape?
Watched your videos while going to bed the better part of last year. It encouraged me to get a reworkstation and try my hand at hardware hacking. Happy to catch you live for the first time.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mister. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, my friend. I appreciate you. It's very, very kind. Thank you. ROG sniffing. Yeah, it's a new favorite of mine. It's a new sport. I'm qualified now to be a ROG sniffer, FYI. Fully qualified ROG sniffer. Right, I'm just gonna see what happens now. Actually, wait, do we get that draw without a battery? Because that would be very telling. Charging light comes on as well, so that's good. So the fact that we get a charging light, stays at 20, plug in the battery. Just see that we get the exact same symptoms. Taking it nice and slow. See what happens. Exactly the same. No change in behavior. Okay. Hear me out. They said one of the ones that wasn't in the box, or both of them actually, had faulty analog sticks. So let me tell you something. Let's disconnect this board, because this board, according to Loki, is responsible for a lot of things. Guess what, chat? This has 2 ITE chips on, one for this board, one for this board. Can you believe it? Because it controls both of them. So let's disconnect this just in case we have some sort of issue here. Because we definitely don't have, I don't think we have a main short. So let's plug this in. So now our light sensor is not connected. So therefore I don't have to worry about covering it up now. So let's see what happens. We do have orange light. Ah, see now we, okay, it went up to 496 instead of 300. Let me try and turn it on. Nothing, no change. Hello, Dre. I made my first successful repair today. Your vids were a lot of help. Thanks. You're more than welcome, Daylan. You're more than welcome, my guy. No change with that. Okay, so let's disconnect the battery. So I think we can rule out... Well, I can't rule out bad battery yet. And... Oh, I do have a known working battery. Wait. Is this a W? This is W, so I've got a W on this bad boy. This is a working battery, so let me start with that. Just why not? Just why not? These stickers are never in the right place. I've got a W here, so I'm assuming that Joey has said that this is a working board for a reason and not just a random one. So let's plug this in. Another battery. Do we see the same behavior? Oh, less. Because I'm pretty sure it was 300 before, right? And it's just turned off. Try and turn it on. Wait. We have a white light. What? I've never seen a white light. Oh. What? Bad battery? Or, hear me out. Or, bad charging circuit, because this battery I think has quite a bit of juice. So wait, now I need to diagnose. So it could be that we have a fault in the charging circuit, which would explain why we still got our full 20 volts. And this battery might be okay, it just might be the charging circuit of the ROG Ally, you see. So let me just screw that battery in so it doesn't fall out everywhere. And let me just make sure it actually fully boots. So we have a white light. BIOS update. Straight away. Wait, so could a bad BIOS or a downgraded BIOS be the reason why it's not charging, perhaps? Wow, what an easy one this would be. I really hope that's the case. Lord, glove. Lovely jubbly. What do you enjoy repairing more between a Switch and a ROG Allies? I really like a Switch, man. I really like a Nintendo Switch. Do you know what this tells me as well? This tells me that it downloaded the BIOS file before it shut down. That's what this tells me. I can measure the battery right now to see if it's taking a charge, even though, because I don't know how full the battery is. Let's have a look. You didn't cover the optical sensor. It's not, you don't need to when the, I've disconnected the joystick. I've disconnected the joystick. Now, I'm personally not too sure whether this battery is completely full or whether it's just not taking a charge. I can't really remember. So let me measure. Hopefully without bricking the device. I have to be careful here because I don't want to dispatch it whilst it's doing a BIOS update. That'd be very stupid. So let's not short anything out. Okay? That sounds good to me. I don't think I'm going to corrupt the BIOS if I measure the battery. If I do, I've made a very expensive mistake. $17. Right, let's watch this a sec. So 07, 08. Is it going up? Or is it just going to hang? Is 17 full? 08. 08 is the highest I've seen it go to. 9. I saw 9. 09. If I see a 10, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's charging. Any second now. Or maybe it's just full. Oh, white. Oh, Loki says white charge. White light means it's full. Okay, interesting. Do not turn off the computer. Just going to leave it. Let it do its thing. Welcome, by the way, peeps. Welcome. Don't measure it by BIOS update, bad practice. I don't know. I think it's okay, right? Naomi, Rafa, Nacho, Nilo, and Bob, thank you very much for the follows over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Thank you. Eduva, welcome. Let's hope that this BIOS update goes all the way through. Happy New Year. Yo, Vaughn, long time no speak. I hope you're well, my friend. Welcome. I hope everything's all good with you. Zacho coming in as well with a follow. Zacho, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look at that, chat. 1,050 total Twitch subscribers. Can you believe it? Over 1,000 subs. I still can't believe it. Michael Bates, 1993, coming in with a Prime subscription. Michael, thank you very much for your sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, measure the voltage on the other battery. That's a good shout. Let's have a look. See?
Oh, yeah.
Not like this, chat. Let's relax. Let's relax. Can we relax? Wayne coming in with 5 gifted memberships to Johnvo, Lee, Keith, Zibu, and Seren. Thank you very, very much, Wayne, for the gifted memberships. I appreciate that. Very, very, very kind. Thank you, my friend. What do we have on this one? You ready? Oosh. Zero. Absolutely nada. Now, am I right in thinking, chat, that if this is locked, we're looking at about 300 milliamps or so? Sorry, 300 millivolts. We're looking at about 300 millivolts if it's locked. But the fact that it's zero would, to me, suggest it's dead. Or should I try and inject it with a little bit of life? I thought when a battery was locked, it showed a little bit of voltage, but it was like very low. Redness has been following for 18 seconds. Redness. Thank you. Busy with our PC louds for the kiss, man. That sounds amazing, man. Does anybody have experience with an RTX 3070 Founders GPU detected by Windows but no display? All voltages are present except for one near the coil, DP, and HDMI ports. I don't, Captain Star, unfortunately. Victor, thank you very much for the follow. Guys, we've just reached 20,600 followers on Twitch. Lord Glove. Anyone know where to get Switch backups? I just installed CFW. I'm finding a hard time finding. I said error. Yeah, unfortunately not me. But I don't know if anybody in the Discord might, my friend. I found you on TikTok. Let's go, Redness. Welcome. Here we go, chat. Happy New Year, Victor. Welcome, my guy. KG Hector, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch as well. Guys, 20,602 followers is crazy. Yeah, I sold the laptop to JFix. He's going to have a bit of an investigation now. So please, exclamation mark JFix. JFIXX. Here we go. We're getting a boot. Just make sure I don't dox anyone. And JFix will be posting a video shortly. He's only just received the laptop, guys, so we need to give him a little bit of a break. But I do think he is. I think he's confirmed that it's underway. But let's give him a little bit of time. He's not long just received it. JFix, you here? Thank you for the follows on Kick, by the way, chat. I appreciate that. If you do Kick, Joey Does Tech, you'll find me over on Kick for a no ad experience watch. Up to you. You watch wherever you want. You watch on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, wherever. Completely up to you. In just a moment. I feel like, who is it who says, is it Big Clive? One moment, please. Is it Big Clive, or have I got that completely and utterly wrong? I think it is, right? Hopefully part 1 later. Let's go, JFix. Was everything okay with the laptop? As in, it was all right, condition-wise. I don't know if buttons... Wait, why wouldn't buttons work? Is it because this is unplugged? That would be analog sticks, right? So why wouldn't the buttons work? I don't know. We're on Windows, chat.
Set up your device using a screen reader.
Not you again.
Turn on
I've had enough of you. I've heard you so many times recently. Found you on Tubes, but love the community on Twitch. Twitch is amazing, yeah. Community is amazing on Twitch. Yeah, where's the ribbons for the buttons? Where's the ribbon for the buttons? Does that plug into the analog sticks? I can't believe I don't really know that. Okay, it does go through a joystick board. So should I, chat? Do we think that I should just go through setup and everything and see what's going on? There's a little bit like liquid here. Doesn't smell of anything. I think it might just be sweat from the sticker. Arrived perfect, great packaging. Yeah, I think I stuffed it in a PlayStation box and then just shoved a load of stuff in it just to make sure it was going to be protected enough. I tried also to make sure I got it down the side so it didn't scuff the sides of the laptop. But yeah, Wayne, thank you for the 5 gifted on YouTube. I appreciate you. Double A, welcome. All right, I'm not going to be able to shut this down. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to just hold down the power button, unfortunately. Or I might be able to get through as is. I might be able to get through as is just by using the touchscreen. So let's see. But apparently, supposedly, this one's overheating. I mean... So, do I want to avoid shutting this down forcefully anytime I can? And I should always try and shut down via Windows chat. Loki said about that the other day. Yeah, I just want to explore that a little bit more because sometimes I do like hold shut down if I'm in like Windows setup or something, you know. It's doing this thing again where it's like lost internet connection and I haven't. I think I just have to wait for it to properly connect. Chat, I have got a question, right? I don't know if anybody can help me with this. Keep hold of the play button. It brings... What? I don't think it does that on Windows, though, does it? Oh, I haven't got the ribbon cable plugged in, so I don't know if those buttons are going to work. Chat, my Ring doorbell recently, and not just my Ring doorbell, my little Hoover that goes around, the wireless one, yeah? I call him Dust in the Dustbin. So we got Dust in the Dustbin, we got my Ring doorbell, and what was the other thing that's disconnected? My heating is disconnecting from my Wi-Fi on a 2.4 gigahertz connection. When I reset my router, it works again. I've not moved my router. I've not touched it. Why do you think the 2.4 is dropping out? The thing is, I've gone to the settings on my router and it's fine. There's no issues. It says everything's connected, blah, blah. It hasn't happened in a couple of days, but it happened a couple of times, you know? I swear if this now turns around, it's like you need to do 30,000 Windows updates, which is going to do, by the way, because it's reset. Most of my streams recently have just been us waiting for updates. So I think what I'm going to do is just move on to another ally. But then I don't want to get confused because if there's too many parts on the desk, there's an issue. Congested area. Microwave is nowhere near. Change the channel. Clashing with neighbors. Maybe. Alright, updates are underway apparently on the ROG. So this battery, I'm just going to mark and say that this is the one that we're currently working on. It could be the battery itself or it could be something else. I'll be really interested to see if after we've done the BIOS update, if this battery charges. Can you imagine? How weird would that be? How weird would that be? I'm just going to put a serial number on here, actually. I think my tweezers are bent. Meanwhile, you can check the battery connectors. Should I try and inject voltage into this battery? Yes or no? Chat the old one. Or should I just leave it and see if it charges with a update? Jay Bisler. What a name, by the way. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Distance from router has never changed. So, like, my Ring doorbell is obviously, it's never changed from where it is. You know what I mean? It's never been an issue before, and it's always had like full signal. So I don't think it's a signal issue. Well, it might be signal issue, but more so like it's being interrupted. It's just weird how all of a sudden it started to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, 0 volts is weird. I don't know if I trust 0 volts injecting. Do you know what I mean? You think it's firmware? Uh, 2F8. I'm just adding my Microsoft account. Somebody did say, JFix did say, by the way, I think he's still here. Is it worth me cloning, once I've updated this to like Microsoft, is it worth me cloning an SSD so that I can use this and just put it into a ROG Ally? Or is there going to be too many like driver things to worry about here, Loki? Once I've installed Windows fully, because it will have, and then I'll just download all the drivers and everything. Can't I just clone that SSD and then put it into this ROG Ally? Or a ROG Ally in the future and just hot swap them? Not hot swap. I take that back. I didn't mean that. Chill out, chat. So I know what you're going to be like. Joey, you can't hot swap PCIe. I know I can't hot swap PCIe. I didn't. Now I do. It worked. It did work. People panicking for nothing. Oh, that was funny, man. Honestly, the comments I got from that video, I don't regret putting that video up at all because I learned. But the amount of comments that I got from that video saying, Joey, what's wrong with you? I said, what? They said, you can't hot swap PCIe. I said, why not? It worked. Well, you can't. But I did. And it was all right. Oh, man. No, location off, 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 off. Skip. 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 Not now. I don't want Microsoft 365, man. All right, it's downloading Windows, chat. All right, so this is a full battery as well, so I can actually take it off and just let it do its thing. I'm going to move on to the next ROG Ally, and I'm going to see what the situation is with that one, because this one might take a very long time to go through all the Windows updates and everything. I don't just want to sit here, because I've done that the last like 2 streams, sat here and just talk to you guys whilst it's updating through Windows. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to put this to the side, and we're going to work on another one.
You can clone same hardware, so it will work great.
Yeah, should I, oh, I could just actually use my cloner, hey? I could actually use my cloner. Now I've got this, can I use any M.2? This is a Xbox Series X one. So this is a 1 terabyte. Can I just use this one, chat? This SK Hynix one? Can I just use the SK Hynix? It makes sense, right? I'll just clone straight onto that. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, this will be a 1 TB. Yeah, it's a 2230, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Yes, but. Here we go. Here we go. Nothing's ever simple, chat, is it? Get us SSD fully loaded. That's what I'm going to do with this one, JFix. So I'm going to wait for this to be fully uploaded, fully updated. Once this SSD, this NVMe is fully updated, I'll then clone it with my cloner. Right, let's move on to the next one then, shall we? And let's see what's going on. What's going on? Okay, this one, I don't know how they've diagnosed this, if I'm honest, because they don't actually diagnose the ROG allies. So this one here, best believe I paid £155 for this faulty ROG ally. Shock, I know, because I bought a bulk load of them. This one says, look at this. Faulty black screen, dead battery, broken rear trigger. It's about time that I had one that had a few different issues. It's about time. I deserve it. I'm half expecting this to be in bad condition. Okay, that just kind of feels a bit spongy. Charger? No charger on this one, unfortunate. But that's okay. Here we go. I've got this one up here. Look. Can I plug this one in? Do I have... Oh, I have a... There's the ROG Ally charger that I was looking for. So I can just put this on the side. Nice. Mackie! Thank you very, very much. Just put this up here. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much, kind sir, for the Prime subscription. Let's turn around then like that. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, thank you very much, Mac. Legendary. Prime taking us up to 1,051 total Twitch subscriptions. Thank you. Cool stream, but the problem is that I'm Russian. I don't understand English very well. That's okay, Fox. No problem at all. All right, here we go. Everything else kind of feels okay, except for the trigger. So I'll bear that in mind. They've said faulty battery, so I don't know how they're diagnosing it as a faulty battery. So let me just plug it in and see what I get. $26. It's not bumping up, so it doesn't bump up to like the 300 or so. Let me hold it down. I'm going to try and reset the EC. So hold it down for around 50 seconds or so and just see if we can get a bump or anything. Watched a lot on YouTube. First time doing live on joining live on Twitch. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Kat. I appreciate that. First time watching on Twitch and you've come through with a Prime. You've made my day. Thank you very much. No change, hey? Still holding. Nada. Release. Reset. 17. You can sit at 17. No orange light. And stuck on 17. But takes 20 volts. Vogel, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. Thank you. And look at this RT, man. This RT is spongy. All right, let's get this one open. The fact that we don't get an orange light concerns me. Screwdriver? Where you gone? What? Oh, you're under my phone. My guess is a short. I hope so. Maybe like that cap that we had on the other one. That was such a nice fix, hey? Loki reckons EC. Yeah, Vogel, I appreciate the prime. Thank you. That's 1,052 total Twitch subscribers, guys. Insane in the membrane. We had an insane day the other day. Nuts on the 1st of Jan. I'm hoping that we should be able to diagnose this one. I'm not going to say easily, but because of the fact if it doesn't have the orange light, I'm hoping that it means that there's an obvious fault, you know? Not always the case. Where's this button then? What's going on here? Is it just the springs? I don't even know mechanically why that's an issue. I just want to see what is going on with this. Like, why is that so spongy? I can't see anything here. Is it just bent? Maybe it's like impact. I thought I fixed it. Maybe it's like impact damage. I've never taken these off. Is that the same screw? I think it is. They love using the same screws here. Does that just pull off then? Alright, so it does just pull off. What's... Oh, it's actually... Oh. Oh, is it the plastics? What's different between this and the other one? I think the only difference that I can really see here... Hey man, loving the vibe. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate that. I think the only difference that I can see here is... Can you see how we've got the broken plastic there and there? But I don't know if that is meant to be broken. Well, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's not meant to be broken, but it just looks to be damaged. I don't know if it's snapped or not. Wait there. For that reason, I'm going to take this one off and just see what it's meant to look like. Like, what are you meant to look like here? I think it's just because because the plastic's broken. What on earth? I think it's just because the plastic's broken. The actual mechanism itself looks fine. Is that spring still springy? Yeah, I think the spring's still springy. The spring looks okay. Yeah, I think it's due to the broken plastics. Let me check here. Is the plastic just weak? Or is it bent? Wait there. Let me get some strong tweezers. No, it's kind of... I wonder if that is the issue though, hey? I don't even know what way it goes now, chat. I don't even know what way it goes around now. I think the spring, wait there, I think the spring goes that way. And then you put this. Ah, wait there. Is that right? That's it. Okay. So then if I put this back, yeah, I think that's it. Let me put this one back to get a full understanding of that's what it's actually meant to do and look like. Because I can put the other one back and see what the situation is. Okay. That's it. Now, I know it looks really stupid like this, but you do, like, bend them down. Oh, that one's come out. Wait there. There we go. So you do, like, you can push on the little bit down here. Squeeze that in. There we go. Okay, so that one feels fine. So I know how to put them back correctly now. So I'm just going to try and put this one back. No, I can't. The plastic is just broke. Yeah, I think that's what's making it so spongy. That's what's making this one so spongy, which is a shame because the mechanism works. It's just a button. So I take a Donna and I just straight swap, to be honest. I'll keep the mechanism, but I'll just use the Donna kebab that I've got here. Just like this. So I can write this off and I can safely say job 1 has been fixed. Look at that. Ready? Yes. Much better. Right. So job 1 done. Job 1 done. Lovely jubbly. Job 2. Now probably the more difficult situation that we've got here. Right, take this off. Let's go for the disconnections, shall we? And see what I draw, just out of interest, and see if that light pops up. Does the light pop up? No. So we don't get our orange light. Why do I not get my orange light? That's my biggest concern. I've had one of these before, where we didn't get the orange light, and I had to change out the EC. So I wonder if it's going to be the same sort of thing. Oh, I don't have that covered though. So do I need that covered for the orange light to show? I'm pretty sure I do. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just disconnect the actual board itself, can't I? So let's do that. Because I'm probably going to have to take it apart anyway. So let's take out this big ribbon cable. And this. And then we just go. Oh! Wait, there's no way it's this board. I have an orange light. What? Let me plug the battery in. Wait there, chat. Wait there. Wait. Orange light. Do we get a charge? Hold. Wait, what's it doing? It's flashing. I've never seen it flash. Okay. I think this is now reset, so I lift off. Orange light come back. And we're stuck at that 17. Flashing light means it doesn't detect battery. Can you see now we're stuck at 17 again? What a film, by the way. What a film. So let me do that and then reconnect. Orange light. Orange light not detecting battery. How much charge do I have on this one? It's not another faulty battery, is it? The amount of faulty batteries that I've had on these has been outstanding. What's going on with that? Look how quickly that's draining. What? Now, I'd read that as locked. I'd read that as locked. And it's flashing. Okay, hear me out. let me try this battery that was taken from the other one that we was working on, just to see if our symptoms stay the same. Oh, saying that, actually, I have connected it to this board. Wait there. I've connected it to that board and that one's plugged in. So I wonder, actually, if we do have a faulty board here, does that make a difference now that I've disconnected those ribbon cables? Because I was still taking some data from here to here. Orange light. Nothing. Still the same. So still flashing light. Right. Let me try a different battery. Let me try a different battery. Maybe this had a bad drop, and when it dropped, that looked like it might have been open before. It dispatched the battery somehow. So let me just plop this one in, because this one could be bad as well. So I don't know necessarily what this is actually going to tell me, but hey ho, let's see. I just want to see if it kind of detects here. Doesn't even have to be good. I just want to see if it detects. 3, 2, 1. Orange light. What happens? If this bumps up to 300 milliamps, yeah, all right. Bad battery again? 2.2 amps? So this battery's okay then. So I reckon that firmware update in the first one we worked on, which was 8346, I reckon it's all right. I think maybe the BIOS just crashed something. And putting in a full working battery, because it wouldn't charge the other battery, because, well, this one, because it was flat, this one's now charging it. But I should still see that go up to over 3 amps, I'm sure. Wait there. Batteries, man. I've had so many bad battery issues. If that is the case with this, of course. If that is the case, let me just screw this one in. Because we don't have a flashing anymore, so that shows that it's recognizing. And when I turn this on, it should bump up. 2.3, this makes sense. So 2.3 plus the like 900 that I get when the device is on takes us up to 3.2. So that's what we should see when we turn this on. Oh, it doesn't turn on. Of course it doesn't. So actually, the charging circuit is okay. Is that what I'm hearing here? The charging circuit is okay because it's... Oh, here we go. Wait there. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. So I also have to bear in mind that we could have a faulty button board here. So it could be a faulty button board because I've disconnected this board, remember? So that could be our first thing. And then our second thing could be bad battery. 3.1, that's charging the battery. What I like about these rocks is that I've had, even though they're all, like all battery sort of related, they've all seemed to be like different issues. And different solutions. Do you see what I'm saying? Whoa. I heard the ROG Ally sound. But the screen's black. What's interesting, right, is that there's no big drop damage marks on here, you know? Remo, welcome. How are you? Ah, you're right. The fault did say black screen, didn't it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Remember, on the box. Remember, on the box, it said black screen, look. Faulty black screen. Here. 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 Black screen, dead battery, broken rear trigger. So, they're actually really good in terms of how they diagnose this. The battery was dead. It's a black screen and the trigger was broken. My question is why does it have display and then not have display? Is that GPU or is that screen? Check backlight. Where is the backlight on these, low-key? Is it under... Am I right in thinking it's under this fan? The backlight doesn't look on. I can't see any lights. Can you guys see any lights here? Other than the orange one at the top.
Are we counting this in profit or loss?
Yes. I think this will be a profit or loss episode. I imagine so. I can see it. I can see the backlight. You can't see it on the camera. I can see the backlight. Baljinder, thank you very much for 100 rupees, my guy. I hope you're well. Thank you. See if you see stuff. I can see stuff. I can see stuff. Well, I can't see stuff, but I can see... Yeah, I can see the backlight. I can for sure see the backlight, but you guys won't be able to see it on the camera. But I can see that this screen's on. And we wouldn't have seen the ROG Ally logo. Yeah, that's true. So this is on. And it's taken a decent charge. I wonder... Wait a minute. I wonder. I can't do anything here, so I'm going to have to force shutdown. Now, I wonder... if I can boot into BIOS and the image stays on. I don't know what that would prove. Maybe that would prove a GPU issue. Would that prove a GPU issue? Here we go. Look. How weird is that? Let's boot into BIOS. Tappity tap tap tap. Tappity tap 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 tappity tap 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 tap. Tappity tap 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 tappity tap. Because it could be an OS issue. Hear me out. Because it does the little spinny thing and then that's it. It's definitely not brightness settings now. Yeah, it could be a corrupt OS. I mean, this is taking a very long time to actually move off of this screen, isn't it? It doesn't go to BIOS. Well, I heard the shling again. I heard the shling. Wait. If I take the SSD out, it should boot straight into BIOS. Chat, yes or no? That'll tell us. Fact or fiction? That'll tell us. If I just remove the SSD, it'll boot straight into BIOS. Windows things. Well, it's a PC at the end of the day, right? Yeah, Loki is right, I think. He said that you would see the animation, but we'll test it. It's going to be hard to get out, I think, without removing the battery. No, just got it. Right, let's try it now. Just to rule it out, you know? Could be a corrupt BIOS. That's a good shout. Loki, thoughts on a corrupt BIOS? What I would say though is that I can hear the shitting. So that would to me would be more of like a hardware thing. If I can hear the shitting but I can't see it. If it was BIOS, I feel like that would be more software. Double check the LCD ribbon. Okay. Need to confirm which one the LCD ribbon is, hey? Is that this one, Loki? Down here, under this fan. Thank you for the follows on Twitch, by the way, chat. I appreciate you. I think it's that big one. Same thing, look. Okay, so we've removed SSD. We've proved it's not SSD. We've proved that it's not SSD. How deep is this rabbit hole going to go? Should have said that. Why did I say that? Right, I'm just going to label this one up as well. 9291. Right, just unscrewing this. What did I ask? What did I ask? How do I like the LTT screwdriver compared to iFixit? I like it. I like it. They're both really, really good. I'm a I was going to say something really weird then, but I like to, I don't know, I have an issue with like just doing things with my hands, right? When I'm working or talking or something like that. So for me, this is perfect. I played a little bit of League of Legends last night. I won 5 games in a row, chat. I couldn't believe it. I mean, the ribbon cable looks okay. I mean, it's untouched, right? There's nothing wrong with the cable physically. I can't see any physical damage to the cable. And it doesn't make sense because it's not been opened before. This, to be damaged when it's not been opened before, would be rare, you know? Which screwdriver is that? No, it's LTT. It's Linus Tech Tips screwdriver. Yeah, trigger was broken on the right. But I mean, the ribbon cable and the triggers are very they're quite far away from where we're looking, I guess. Why is that falling down like that? Yeah, it's the LTT Precision Screwdriver. It's the LTT Precision Screwdriver. It all looks fine to me. Looks fine. I did retro, yeah, and I found a local supplier for the soldering for the tip, and the tip that I've gone for is, it cost me £40, but it's a JBC tip retro. So I've gone for 2 official JBC tips for my my soldering iron now. I can't wait to get it. I'm very excited, and I've got a quite important trace repair job coming up as well soon that I'll be doing on stream probably. It's for Gibbs. Checking in the socket itself. Yeah, connector itself is fine. Yeah, I can do a screen swap. And we can go from there. Test that first, can't we? We can do a screen swap. And I've got the screen from, you know, the one that I've written off. Oh, this is getting confusing now. This is getting confusing. Right. Okay. This is the one that I'm working on. This is the one low key, if you know what I'm saying. This is the one. Stupid. Loki knows what I mean. I might as well swap this for parts now, actually. So I'm just taking this one apart and harvesting the parts from it because I'm done with this completely. So I can, rather than like getting it mixed up and making a mistake, I'll just put it in my bag of like spare parts. I'll keep this out because I might use this. This might be faulty, this one. So I'm going to put an F on it, question mark. Because I'll need to test that when we put it all back together. So I'll put an F for faulty on that. This one I'm going to put a W. Because I know that this one is good. So I'll put that along with that. This I'll put back here, just in case I get confused. Yes, this is your reminder, chat, to grab a coffee. All right, make sure you grab your coffees, okay? Make sure you grab your coffees. Oh, this SSD as well. I'm going to have to... This SSD should be good, technically. I don't think that was our issue with this one. So I can claim that SSD. To be fair, I should be using a bigger bit for this. And this is what I like about the LTT one. It's all readily available in the handle. Doesn't make a massive difference because you can just go to your set. But little touch. Oh, it's getting confusing. We're getting confusing, chat. Fresh cappuccino? I could do it with coffee. Okay. Power button. D for donor. Brilliant. Wait, does that screw into chassis or does this just screw into board? Like, can I take this out without having to take off the heatsink? I'll need to put heatsink on and I'll need to put battery in. Oh, I can take the board out without moving that. Okay, let me just, might as well. Oh, speaker. Can I take that out without removing the fan? Ugh. I don't think I can. Have you worked in IT service desk in the past? I have, yes. Why is that not going down? There we go. That doesn't feel good. It feels really spongy. Why do you feel spongy? Oh, it's got two of it's got two of those on. That's why. I thought something wasn't right. Okay, now this is where I try and do it a little bit skillfully. And I just hold it up and put a screw in. So that way the buttons are locked where they are. This can make the world of difference when you're putting this back together. That's it. And now I can put it back down. Put one over here to make sure that the D-pad as well is okay. That's cool. All of those buttons good. There we go. Learning, chat. Learning. Right, let's try this then, shall we? I'm not going to go full gun-ho on the screws now. I'm only going to put maybe a couple more in just to make sure it doesn't rattle around and short anything out. But maybe just like one in each corner. So that's probably going to be suffice because that's not going to fall out 100%. Let me go ahead and just put some cables back in. So that's the screen. I'll put these in because otherwise, again, they're going to rattle around. I don't want them to cause anything to short, you know. Definitely don't want that because we've got the copper ends on the antenna wires. Dooby dooby doo 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 doo. Playlist over? No shot. It is. Let's go again. That sounds out of time. Cool. Speakers. Sweet. Probably best to put a fan or two back in, isn't it? Why you gotta be so difficult, huh? Grey hair there. Hey, behave, Tristan. Sponsored by Just for Men. Chat. What are you talking about? Well, let's relax. Right, I'm pretty sure I can just plug this in now. Here we go. New screen, new me. Is she going to work? Here we go, chat. 3, 2, 1. Orange light. Did I put SSD in? No. But that's fine, because it should go to bars. Should. I don't think it's going to turn on, because I need to press the power button. Oh. Was this the bad battery? Hold on, was this the bad one? Maybe this is the bad one, hey? Wait, is that the screen? Yeah, that's the screen. So what one's this? 9291. That's the bad battery. Screws. Bridger, thank you very much for the sub. I don't know why that's not come through. Have you broken the alerts? I think you have. But thank you for the sub, my guy. Yeah, that was supposedly the wrong one. Right, let's try again, shall we? Let's go. Plugging in power. Orange light. Maybe this will just turn on. Or not. Let's try and turn it on. Oh my gosh, I didn't plug it in. Oh man. What are you guys doing to me, eh? Right. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Turn on. Wait, does the on button plug into somewhere? Oh, honestly, don't talk, chat. Don't talk. Do not say a word. Do not say a word. Let's go again. Fourth time lucky. Right, here we go. Is it going to boot into BIOS? If it boots into BIOS, this is a lot further than we've got before. Or if it does the same thing, we've got a board fault, which, to be honest with you, could be RAM. Could be something horrendous. I hope that's not the case. $1,050 total Twitch subs, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I can't believe yours didn't come through. Are the alerts broken now, Bridger? Ah, it was a screen fault. It was a screen issue. Nice. Let's go. That means we can write off. I think we're going to have to write off this battery, 9291, because it's not charging for whatever reason. So this battery isn't charging. We're going to have to write off this screen, because this screen doesn't work. And we fixed the right trigger. So, actually, this one's fixed. I just need to put it all back together and, you know, run Windows and give it some tests and stuff, but this is working. Pog, let's go. GG's in the chat. Turn her off. Now the question is, should I repaste it whilst I'm here? That's the question. Should I repaste the thermal pasta whilst I'm here? Because I did unscrew the heatsink and screw it back down. So I don't think I broke the mold. But I think it would be best to just repaste anyway, wouldn't it? So let's do that. No, it uses PTM 7950. What? I don't think it does, James. James says in all caps. Does it use PTM 7950? I've replaced ones with normal thermal paste and they've been fine. I don't know if it does use PTM 7950. Oh, PTM is stock. Thermal paste will run hotter, but it will work. Oh. So am I right in thinking that PTM is... Because I'm pretty sure I saw Nathan do a video on this the other day when he was looking at a liquid metal machine. Is PTM like, when it gets hot, it becomes runny. And when it's cold, it's thick. So in which case, should I just leave it as is? Should I just leave it as this? No? Because it will just sort itself out anyway. So not put thermal paste on, just kind of leave this like this. Surely it would be more beneficial to just leave it like this. But I know what you're saying with normal thermal paste. If you lift, you break the seal. But surely with PTM, because it goes liquid, surely that doesn't matter. Surely I just leave it. If that's what PTM does, no? Let me sort out the other bits quick. See you later, Bono. If it's PTM, just leave it as it is. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. It looks really clean. If it just liquefies, then I don't see the point of redoing it, if that makes sense. Because you're not necessarily like with normal, traditional thermal paste. You're not breaking a seal, are you? You're not breaking a seal in that sense. You're just... Because it will just liquefy after it gets hot. Right? Cool. Fact or fiction? Okay, I wanted to make sure that the buttons are okay. Right, ribbon cable plugged in, that's all good. Button boards. Now, should I test the old button board to see if it is faulty, guys? Or should I just leave it thinking that it is faulty? Do we think the main board is faulty? And therefore we just leave it? Or do you want me to give it some sort of test by just plugging it in? I think the button board's broken. I agree. I think I'm just going to leave it because what I don't want to do is I don't want to damage this any further by doing something stupid. Then you go and spoil it all by doing something stupid like replacing the board. So what I'm going to do is just use the W one, which is this one. Chat, does that mean we're 2 for 2? Technically, we're 3 for 3 because the last stream that I did, we fixed a ROG ally. We're just going to ignore the ones before that. Sally can smell the profit coming. Guys, thank you very much for all the follows and everything. I appreciate you. On Twitch, YouTube. If you're enjoying it on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. Thank you. Also live on Kick as well. So feel free to follow over there if you are enjoying what you see. All right, plug that bad boy in. Okay, I'm gonna put the back on, which I think was this. Is that everything? Ah, how can I forget? The piston resistance. Make sure all screws are good. I think so. Yep. Do I go for the button up? Where do I get these units to repair? Mainly eBay. I established a connection with somebody on eBay when I was buying faulty stuff. And I bought quite a few of these through them. AKA networking. Okay, let's see what happens. Now, it should turn on technically, right? Oh, wait, no. Because I've revealed the light sensor. Because of the light sensor situation, I don't think that's going to work. So let me just do this. Cool. Cool. Should technically boot up now to Windows because I've put the SSD in. Somebody might have reset it. So that might not be the case. I'm going to harvest this for parts. That's just been taken apart, so it's going to take a while to boot up. Okay, good. So we got two things. I know it's going to sound really silly, and you're going to be like, Joey, why are you saying good? Well, it's got stick drift, but that's going to be a driver issue. And we've booted into BIOS, which is also really, really good, because I can just do an ASUS Cloud Recovery from here. So it's more than likely that the person that had this noticed that maybe the charging was an issue, and therefore went for a factory reset. So if I go to Advanced, and then Advanced ASUS Cloud Recovery, View Policy, it won't let me tick the box. Ah, the drift is that bad. Stop. I'm trying to press A with the drift. Let me do it, please. Wait, how do I disable the... Oh, man. Wait there. Okay. Tap. Tap. I'm going to have to disconnect it. I don't believe it. The drift is that bad, I'm going to have to disconnect it. Which one is drifting? Oh, it's fine now. Is it? It's the left one, which is the one that I've just replaced, no? I'm really hoping it's driver. I'm really hoping it's driver. Let's see. It's not drifting now because I've just put it in the middle. But it's very sensitive. Like, I can't tell you how sensitive that is drifting. Like, the slightest knock and it's drifting. So I really hope it's just going to be a driver update and a calibration. Because I'm pretty sure it was working on the other ROG that I had. Right, let's put this in my magical bag of bits. Guys, I'm so happy. Do you know why I'm so happy? Do you know why? Chat, if you was to guess, why am I happy? You tell me, chat. Why do you think I'm happy right now? If you know me, why am I happy? If chat knows me, chat, why am I a happy bunny? Poor choice of words again. When am I going to learn? Wasn't one listed as... Wasn't one listed as right? And yeah, one was listed... Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, it would just be a driver update, Scotty. You received the bunny suit. Guys, there's no bunny suit. What are you talking about? The JDT baby number 3? Absolutely not. Has anybody ever had a vasectomy? Has anybody ever had a vasectomy? First time catching your stream. Weird time to join, but I welcomed it. Yes, I did in June this year. Because I'm speaking to, you know, a bit of an older audience out here. I heard they do it with a laser now. Is that true? Scotty said, my mate framed his 0 count results. Mine wasn't, just a small injection. I can perform it for you. What a time to join. Miro, welcome, mate. Best thing I ever did. Yeah. I still got the scalpel. What are you talking about? You guys are weird, man. What do you mean you still got a scalpel? No idea. I had mine done 30 years ago. Would they use a hammer? I just heard some horror stories of people thinking that it's all good and then, you know, finding out that your wife's pregnant or something, you know? 2 bricks. I watched 2 Done when I was a medical assistant. Lord, that glove. Loki needing to get it done, but no, man. Yeah. Back alley vasectomy. Avoid those NHS waiting lists. GG. Crazy. You guys are crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was definitely thinking about it. It's just one of those things. You know, I'm so happy with what I've got, and I'm just lucky and blessed. So let's leave it there. You know what I mean? It just means everything's nice. 2 and done. You know what I mean? 2 and done. 50-50 split when I pop my clogs. You know what I mean? Just all of the right things. Leave it there. Sometimes you just have to know when to quit. You know what I mean, chat? Month 9 to be clear. 9 months? Oh, a month. A month. I thought you said 9 months. I was going to say I got scammed. Lethal Program, thank you very much for the follow. Fuchsia, thank you for the follow. Dit, thank you for the follow. My parents were 2 and done, and then I came along. You selfish person, Gaster. You selfish person. Healed perfectly, not even a scar, despite being scalpel. Yeah, scalpel just... I guess scalpel just sounds a lot worse than what it... No, it is worse. It is worse. I don't know, man. I heard that, you know, you get the injection. I think that's going to be the horrible bit, is the actual injection, you know? Without going into too much detail of where that injection goes. To be fair, I'm not too bad with that sort of stuff, like blood tests and all those. You know, I've had some things. I've been checked out before downstairs as well because I thought I could feel some bits. And I've done that. When did I do that? I think it was more than about a year ago. But you know when they're like, yeah, you just got to feel, and if you feel like you're uncomfortable down there, or there's like, you know, you got to feel for these things and get yourself checked. I was like, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I've got some stuff going on down there, so I don't know what this is. Is this normal or not? So I just booked a GP appointment. I said, can you check for me? I said, can you check for me, please? Just give me some reassurance. And then they said it was a woman doctor who checked, and she said, yeah, I'm going to send you just to make sure. So I had like an ultrasound. And then when I had the ultrasound, they said I just got big veins. That's it. So I was like, oh, sweet. And what they said is that we're actually surprised. They said, how many children you got? I said, I've got 2. They said, well, we're actually surprised because what it means is that sometimes when you have big veins, for whatever reason, it can actually restrict swimmers, is the term that I'm going to use. And it can make it harder to actually conceive. So maybe I got lucky. Mama, what? I think we just lost about 30 viewers. Guys, I'm really sorry. Retro, by the way, did I say thank you for your Prime subscription for 23 months in a row? And furthermore, Bridger, where's yours? What's going on? I don't know. I'm going to replay it. Retro, I'll replay yours. Yeah, it comes through. I'm sorry. I thought it was a tech channel. It is a tech channel, but I will be the first person to advocate that if you think that you've got something going on down there that you are not sure of, just go to the GP. Trust me when I say they've seen some things. Don't worry about it. Just get yourself checked out. You'll thank yourself and you will sleep a million times better. I did. Because I didn't know what I was going on down there. I said, what's going on? I have no idea what this is. So I would say just make sure you get yourself checked out. Get yourself checked out. We're on 85% cloud recovery. Lovely job, Lee. Should I check the other one? Should I save the little rings in here? Should I save the little rings? Come on, man. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Bruce? What's up, my guy? Where are we going? Yeah, so I mean, just get yourself checked out, lads and ladies. I'm going to keep these little rings. bit, of course. Why not? That's what makes the stream the stream. So what is a ROG Ally like to game on? Tempted to buy one. So when I played FIFA on one, it was really, really laggy, but I didn't have it plugged in. And I put it all on like lowest graphic settings. It was so laggy. And I was like, what? This doesn't make sense. I plugged the charger in. It went into turbo mode. I could put it on high graphics. So I think it's just really heavily dependent on being in performance mode. You can override that. So because I didn't have it plugged in, you can then obviously go to battery settings, which I didn't know. But you could go to battery settings and then you could change all of that stuff, you know. So that could be a possibility. You could just change it to performance mode when you don't have it on charge. That is something you can do. But I was just a bit shocked. I was just a bit like, what? That is a massive impact. Oh, it's a great Mega Bonk machine. Absolutely, yeah. It's a fantastic Mega Bonk machine. 100%. Joey, you don't change the TDP. No, I don't think I was talking about TDP. I think I just meant the actual... what do you call it? The actual performance profiles. Is that a better term? The performance profiles. All right, let me have a look and see what's going on with this one then, shall we? This is the one that's behind me. Oh, it's off. Why is it off? Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn it off. So let me go into Windows and turn it off. This is the one that we worked on first. I'm just going to go in and turn this off because I need to plug in the... I haven't got any of the analog stuff plugged in. GG. New update found for this one as well. Lord, the glove, we got it all going on, hey? Okay, that's now off. Let me disconnect the battery and plug all these ribbon cables in. Because there's quite a few big ribbon cables here and I don't want them to cross paths. There we go, that's that one. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, chat, we didn't discuss why I was happy earlier. And nobody got it right. Do you guys want a few more guesses? Why am I happy? It's got nothing to do with Sally. Let's go back to school nursery next week. No. Oh, Sublime, you are incredible. Sublime's got it. Sublime's got it. Check OVP. What am I checking OVP on? Oh, you're talking to Nerd. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, no. Not now, surely. Please. Yeah. Save our stuff and Sublime got it. It's pizza night, chat. It's pizza night. Pog. Oh, and Man City played today at 5:30, and it's quite a big game against Chelsea. It's a huge game, actually. Because if Man City lose this against a withering Chelsea, that's not good. I've been watching you for years. Thank you, Kevin. Welcome, pal. It's not good if City lose that game. So that's on tonight about 5:30. So I might try and coincide that with the old takeaway. That's not good. What do you see that I don't? I see one LED ring, not two. Huh. Maybe drivers, because I've just installed it and it wasn't recognizing, so therefore didn't do the driver update for it. Gotta have a Sunday roast. Oh, man. I'm jealous. I'd take a Sunday roast all day of the week. I said, actually, I was speaking to somebody about this. If I had to pick one meal for the rest of my life, you best believe it would be a roast dinner. If I had to eat a meal for the rest of my life, it'd be a roast dinner every single day. No question. No question. Hyperfixation of them pepperoni and honey. They're so good. I've not had one of those yet, Colourful. I have my go-to order, guys, for Domino's. It's beautiful outside, man. Like, it's dark outside at the moment, but it's beautiful. I can just see like the sun's just about setting. I love when it's a clear sky. I really hope it snows. Anyway, listen. Pepperoni, double tomato sauce. I like a sloppy pizza, man. Yep. Ham. What's the last thing I get? Ham, pepperoni, double tomato sauce. Jalapenos, of course. What a silly person for forgetting. Jalapenos. And pineapple, ban him. Retro, man, come on. You know we don't say those curse words in here. We don't say those curse words in here, please. I also feel really fat at the moment, but I'm going by, you know, I'm using ChatGPT to talk about the weight and stuff. And I think we're okay. You know, I told you that I was bulking, chat. I think I let go of the bulk a little bit, and maybe I was eating a bit too much. However, I've only put on, I think I put on a kg and a half, less than a kg and a half in a month, which I think is actually pretty good, considering that I'm not actually tracking my eating at the moment. I know that I'm getting around about 200 grams of protein a day. I'm getting about 200 grams of protein a day, which is what my aim is, just to make sure that we're all okay. But as far as actual counting calories goes, I haven't been counting calories since I was on my cut. So I think what I'm going to do, my lowest ever was 77.5 kg, or 77.35 to be technical. 77.35 kg. I'm going to go up to 90. That's what I'm going up to. So I might start looking a little bit chubby, all right? But I'm going to go up to 90. The idea is that I don't go up, you know, I don't look chubby, but I do look a little bit chubby at the moment. What do you feel I'm growing out this? So I'm going up to 90 kg. And then I'll cut after I get to 90 kg. That's the plan. And I'm probably going to cut to around about 83, 84. I don't want to go back to where I was, which is like 70 something. Yeah, I'm bulking at the moment. I'm bulking. But I've ran out of protein powder today. I ordered it on Friday from My Protein. And they messaged me today saying they've dispatched. It's not going to get here till Wednesday. So it looks like it'll be egg and bacon for breakfast for the next couple of days. What a shame. Right, this one's on, but the LED isn't. So either I've not plugged it in or there's driver updates. I'm going to check that I've plugged it in because I don't trust myself. I'm just going to say it. You guys don't say it, I'll say it. I know you guys are too kind to me. So I'm just going to take this apart and make sure download complete. Cool. That's the My Asus one. So before I get knee-deep in updates. Got two on the go. Look at this. Ideally, I should be able to get these both done for a video as well. So that'd be really, really good if I can. But I need to see why that one's going mental with the sticks. I'm a little bit upset that I've not had any motherboard repairs. But I'm also not going to complain, and I'm sure Sally won't either. You guys aren't going to want to miss not next profit or loss, but the profit or loss after that. Man, we had a boo-boo. We had a boo-boo. No spoilers, but we had a boo-boo. And I nearly cried. Did I plug it in? Oh, I did. I did plug it in. Well, I don't know if it's going to be the LED ring itself or... Let me just... I don't know if it's going to be the LED ribbon itself, or let me just check this and make sure that I plugged it all the way in. I'm assuming this is the LEDs, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely in. That's definitely in. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll plug another one in. Wait, was that latch open or not? Did I just unlock that latch? God. I don't want to chuck away a good board. I can't remember if I opened that latch or not. I need to look on the stream. Otherwise, I'll be haunted forever. Did I unlatch it with her?
Joey and Moore create TDP profiles.
Well, I don't know if
RQ
it's going to be the
feature,
LED
and are
ring
the following:
itself
silent
or
7 watts, performance
just-
17 watts, turbo is 30 watt.
I don't know if it's going to be the LED ribbon itself, or let me just check this and make sure that I plugged it all the way in. I'm assuming this is the LEDs, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely in. That's definitely in. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I just unplugged it. All right, I'll watch myself unplug it. Okay, cool. James, thank you very much for the $5. I'll recode people. Okay, cool. Thank you, James. Run the MCU update I told you the other day. What? I just thought. System diagnostics. Why am I on system diagnostics on this? Cloud recovery. No update available. Okay, fine. Oh, the latch is off. Look, the latch isn't. The latch is off. It's not secured, which means that it's probably not getting a connection to the ring. There we go. No, it's fine. What? How's that happened? Because I didn't take that latch off. Maybe impact or something. I don't know. Wow, what a spot that is, by the way, if that is the case. Hey? Have I ever tried Huel? I haven't, no. I try and stick to like, I know I just said about protein powder. I try and stick to like as much natural protein as I possibly can. But when you're on 200 grams, it can be a little bit difficult time-wise. And I'm lazy. So I do switch to, I have one protein shake a day. It's not a shake specifically. I put 1 scoop in my breakfast all the time. I've just opted for chocolate fudge brownie. Chocolate fudge brownie is what I've opted for now. So I'm waiting for that to come. And that'll be I think it's a 2.5 kilo bag, or it might be 5 kilo. It's either a 5 kilo or a 2.5 kilo. But I've trusted some reviews with the chocolate fudge brownie, so I hope it's nice. Do I want to back up first? No, I don't. Do you want to continue? Yes, I do. There we go. That's what I didn't press last time. User error? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, are we good? Oh, I didn't put those screws back. Wow, this was a sign, guys. I didn't put those screws back. Oh, no, wait. Well, I didn't because I had left stuff unplugged anyway, so I guess I would have had to do that after I'd fully assembled, so actually ignore me. User error again. Yep. I am the error. I am the one who errors. I need to test the SD cards on both of these, by the way. You should do create. I do create. You made me say do. I do creatine. I do 5 grams of creatine a day. You're telling me this is missing? You're telling me of... God. Yeah, today hasn't been my finest hour. Let's put it that way. Today's not been my finest hour, chat. Sometimes we have these days. Don't let people tell you they don't have these days, because people have these days, chat, okay? Everyone has these days, all right? Don't let people tell you that they don't. Everyone has these days. Which one is it? This one. Stupid stick. You can put it from the front. You can't. Do you remember what the first thing you repaired in your life? I don't have to remember. Because, Sue, do you know why? If you go onto my YouTube channel and you sort from eldest to newest, you'll see the first thing that I've ever repaired, because I've documented my whole journey on YouTube. So if you guys want to go and see what my competence was like on my first repair, please be my guest. Search by oldest repair. Oldest video on my YouTube channel, and you'll see it right there, my friend. Liberty, hey Joey, sorry for the sidetrack, but I was watching your ROG Ally video, saw you were live real quick. If the memory serves me correctly, there's an issue with the OEM NVMe drive causing the drive to fail. When you attempt to read data on it, the BIOS will still show the drive is okay or good because it has a read function instead of a write. Lastly, I'm having a blast learning of it. Thank you, Liberty, I appreciate that. I tried a different NVMe, Liberty, and I say that in the video right at the end. But I appreciate the comment. You got too cocky? I don't think I'm cocky. Stop. Display is black. Could be a bad screen. Do you have a backlight? Learned a lot from your videos on here. TikTok the last few months. Enjoy your YouTube TikTok. Your main only job? Yes, it is, yeah. Yep. Content creation is my job. What do you mean? After all that, man. You're pulling my tail. Mrs. Scott Hall, sorry, it says Mr. Scott Hall, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube legendary status member. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is that still doing the thing, man? I'm gonna have to update the drivers, aren't I? I don't know if it's gonna be a driver issue. It feels like it's not going to be, and I decided not to swap it out because I saw that obviously it was something else. So let me just quickly update the drivers on this. Quickly, he says. Where's the time going? Why did you do this, man? Forgot my pin, and then it just doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't bring up the keyboard. It happens on every single ROG Ally I look into. And then what I have to do is I have to go, I forgot my pin. And it takes me, and then it refreshes it, and then I do it, and it allows me to type. Oh, so annoying. Okay. Right, that one's good. I don't want to have to install Armory Crate and all that other jazz yet. So let me go on to Edge. Edge is not a program on this Ally. Lord, the glove, how fresh is the update? Okay. This could be his issue. This could be his issue. So how do you go onto the internet when you don't have a browser? Microsoft Store. Edge. Edge. Microsoft Edge browser. Installed. Well, it's not, because it won't let me do anything. Wait, none of the buttons work? None of the buttons work! Let me see if there's a different Edge. Edge. No, there's no different Edge. Open results in browser. Oh, here we go. Right. No, sign me out. Don't allow. Don't allow. That was a really weird way of going about things. Okay. Let me do the MCU stuff first. MCU, firmware, ROG Ally. ROG Ally. No, thank you. Go away. Yep. Driver and tools. RC71L. Yep. Windows 11. And then it's... No, it's BIOS and firmware, isn't it? BIOS and firmware. RC71L. BIOS, firmware, MCU. Here we go. Yes, guys, I'm joining the MCU as Captain Repairman. Let's open that bad boy. 3 dots. Extract. Extract. Run that. I want to see if this gives us LEDs. I want to see if this gives me the LED for this. If not, then I'm going to have to replace it. Am I right in thinking, Loki, that there's no point of even doing Windows updates if I've done this firmware update tool for the MCU stuff and this doesn't have a LED? Or could it still be hidden in a Windows update? Hi, Joe. Following you since a couple of times. I feel like the Profit or Loss series. Oh, I like the Profit or Loss series a lot. I'm a beginner in repairing and starting with iPhones and laptops. Why do you choose consoles for your repairs? Do you think, example, smartphones or electronics do more profit? It's a great question. I say the reason that I do consoles is most probably because it's what I've learned to do and it's just what I've happened to stumble across on eBay. Would I choose to do different electronics if I had a bigger space? If I had more workspace, for example, more workbenches, stuff that I could store better and more efficiently, I'd probably look to take on laptops and phones and other bits and bobs, because I feel like there's definitely a lot more profit in those sorts of things. Now, in terms of specifically profit or loss, there's more profit in running a business as a service. A repair business as a service, so repairing things for people instead of doing what I'm doing, which is buying faulty. Plug in the charger. Oh, thank you. There we go. The coming soon workspace. No, it's I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with the garage. I still have no idea. I still have no idea, to be honest. My son's going to need a room at some point. So I'll be forced to do it when I need to be forced. You know what I mean? What day are we today, chat? Sunday? I think it's Sunday. Garage funds? No, there's no funds for the garage, guys. You know that. Use the loft. I'd rather not have all of my stuff in the loft. I'd rather have my stuff in a separate building. Makes it easier for a lot of reasons. Safer, insurance, like just so many different things. It makes it a lot easier to have it in a separate building rather than in my house, you know. Oh my gosh. Okay, tomorrow is going to be hideous, by the way. Tuesday's stream is probably also going to be hideous. Getting up and all those things. I'm so grateful that I've not actually had to like walk about and stuff today. Yeah, I'd hit my head all the time in the loft. Restart firmware uninstalled. What? Is it being sat on here? It's been sat here, no? Loki, I'm pretty sure you told me that you don't touch these things. It's moving. It's moving. Is JFix here, chat? JFix, what time roughly do you think part 1's going to be out? I'm only saying that because latest I'll probably end up stopping the stream is about 20 past. I'm just wondering if you get out before then I can send some traffic that way.
Mr. Lovely Jobbly has fixed the black screen ally, or we're on same one.
So I've done 2 this stream. Mr. Lovely Jobbly. I've done 2 this stream. And this is the second one. The other one is also doing some cloud recovery business up here. So I don't know which one. And they both had black screens. What's up with the ads? What do you mean, Star? There are adverts on my YouTube live streams and my YouTube videos. And Twitch. The only place that there aren't ads when I'm live streaming is Kick, because they're not, you can't enable them. And Kick doesn't have them yet. Maybe tomorrow because it will take a... Okay, no worries, no worries. I have my workshop in the basement with direct fume extraction. Yeah, I think if I was to move out into the garage, then I'd probably look at doing some fume extraction straight outside, yeah. And I'd keep my fume extractor and just use it somehow. Zata and Schliz and Johnny and Dancy, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate it. What are the rest of the football scores, chat? Yeah, YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium. Let me check on the scores real quick. It's taking a while. Liverpool winning? Wow. Brentford 4-2 against Everton. Oh, Liverpool drawing. Newcastle 2-0 up. Lovely, bubbly. What did you think of the board holder? JFix, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I still haven't opened the package. Because I've got my headset on. I still haven't opened the package. I still haven't opened it, mate. Joey, get an old caravan to make a workshop. A lot do that in Cornwall. Oh, I can't justify having a caravan in my back garden, mate, to be honest. Back garden's not big enough for that. How much of an advantage would it be if all the donor parts components you have were organized and labeled with exactly what's wrong and may work? Not saying you don't already do this, just curious for someone else to... Oh, yeah. It would be, it'd be amazing. However, the time that it would take to do that would be crazy. Is this moving? Are you moving? Thank you, Angelian. A little hi from France. Bonjour. I wish you had a good year. Thanks for your content. Nice little explanations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, any tools and stuff that you guys want to find? Exclamation mark tools in the chat. He did not move for a while. Liverpool drawing 1-1. Yeah. Gibbs ain't going to be happy. Should I restart it? Oh, it just moved. Every time I threaten it, it goes, no, I'm good. My protein order's on the move. Wait. So when's it coming? Please. My lad says you sound like Stewie from Family. Really? Stewie? I haven't watched Family Guy. Wednesday? Delivery Wednesday? Meant to get a short out today, but we've Rav, are you still here? There's no way Rav's still here. Has he messaged me? No. I hope he's not still here, to be honest, in the nicest way possible. Shadow! Thank you very much for the subscription on Twitch. I appreciate you coming in with a prime. Shadow_EU. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you. What happened here? That's restarting. I hope it's restarting. Oh, maybe screen's off. Yeah, maybe screen's off. Maybe it's locked. Cardboard Straw coming in with a prime for 18 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What is that amp draw, by the way? Are you restarting or what? I'm just going to push power button once, see what happens. What's going on here? Hype train has been triggered, guys. Thank you for the hype train. Cardboard Straw coming in with the Prime for 18 months as well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is it doing? Why is it jumping all around the place? Don't let it sleep. Screen. What do you mean? Nobody told me not to touch. Nobody said, Joey, you got to make sure you touch the screen when you're doing the firmware update. You let it sleep. What do you mean I let it? Of course I let it sleep. Nobody said anything. So what do I do?
Oh, yeah.
Joseph coming in with a tier 1. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Gifting this up to Jurassic Biker. What a name, by the way. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the ammeter is on the other one. You're right. Oh, my God, Bridger. You are just a genius. Yeah, ignore that. Yeah, this is plugged into AC. So, wait, is it just turned off? Lol Papa. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription, guys. Level 2 hype train. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I'm glad Bridger pays attention. This is off, guys. I'm going to have to turn it on. Well, orange light flashed, and then... What's happening? Okay. Wait, oh, we got LED! I just noticed we got LED. Huh? I'm not complaining. We fixed it. Nice. That was luck. What are you talking about? No, this is skill. You can't buy this, mate. You can't buy it. Guys, stop saying luck, man. It's not luck. It's just, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Right. Should I try the thing again? Actually, do you know what I might do? I might do, Loki. I might actually run the Windows updates first. I might run the Windows updates first, get all of those out of the way, and then run the other one. Get all the Armory Crate stuff installed and all that business, and then go for the normal ones. I think I'm gonna do that. Because that was taking way too long. I mean, it's done something because the LED light now works. So obviously need to make... I mean, the mouse works as well now, which it wasn't before. I don't think any of the buttons were working before. Let me launch... I can launch Armory Crate as well. So all the buttons are now working as well. Let me get all of this installed, man. I don't want to run Armory Crate at setup. Nope. Startup, sorry. No. Skip. Game profiles. We'll leave all that. Leave all of that. Okay, battery's 97% as well now, by the way. Jubbly. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now. I'll actually exit out of the Armory Crate, do all of the Windows updates first, and then I'm going to do all of the other stuff. I think that's the best bet. Do all of the other stuff. And we'll go from there. So just to confirm, I've got 2 ROG allies that are now just going through Windows updates, and I'm going through the whole setup process. One of them is like the ASUS recovery, which takes years, whereas one of them is already through all of that, and it's just going to be a simple, I hope, Windows setup and install all the drivers. I did have a slight issue with this one, whereby one of the ring lights wasn't working, but we installed one of the drivers, and it's now on and okay. So I'm hoping that that's going to be all right, touch wood, after all of the updates have finished and gone through. I will be back momentarily to confirm that everything is working, and I really hope it is, because then that is going to be one successful episode. Whew, the timing on that just finished. Lord MMX, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, Dan, I did see your message. I haven't responded to it yet. Guys, hype train level 2, 50%. 1 minute left on the clock. Thank you very much for the hype train. We had an insane hype train the other day, man. Level 18 hype train. That is why we're here. Courtesy of Loki, by the way. Loki started that one. 1,054 subs. How are you, Dan? I have a question for PC Text in the chat. Definitely not me then. Definitely not me. This can take ages. Hey, let me just have a quick tidy. Decided to switch from YouTube to Twitch to support the channel a bit. Oh, thank you, Lord. That's very kind of you. You don't have to do that. But I appreciate that nonetheless, so thank you. It's very kind. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's thermal pasta. Yeah, the family's doing well, my friend. Thank you. We're little Macro JDT, which is my little boy. He's still quite poorly. He's got like quite a chesty cough at the moment. He's got bronchiolitis. Sounds like a dinosaur. But I think he's coming to the end of it now. So the cough itself still sounds pretty horrendous. But I think he's coming to the end of it. I think he's coming to the end of it. Right, this is a bad battery. Bad. Loki has fixed over 100, he thinks, over 100 ROG allies, and he's never had a bad battery. In the last couple of ones that I've fixed, almost every single one's been a bad battery. It's crazy. Crazy. $8 GB of RAM in 2025. I think the only devices that... Nah, I'm not going to say that because I don't know anything about PCs. You see how I stopped myself before I got dispatched by people. Ian's 1983 UK coming over and dishing out a Prime as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind, my friend. Right, so that one's doing updates. That one's doing updates. Man, these are both... You know, if you feel something on you, feel like it's a spider, and you are on the verge of like dispatching it, right? And just moving around like you've never moved before. I was very close. And then I realized that it wasn't, in fact, a spider. It was something else. Anyone else do that? Your brain kind of has to realize and think, okay, hold on, Joey. Is that actually a spider? And then once your brain clocks it is, there's no going back. But if you can determine whether it's a spider or not, it's all right. You know what I mean? So many ROG ally screws that I'm actually just going to keep in here because there is a big chance. Actually, I'm going to list a ROG ally right now. I will just check the SD card on it, however. Oh, do I have to go through setup? Wait. Do I have to go through setup? I think I am going to have to go through setup because Is there a way of testing SD card slot reader in BIOS, chat? Or do I have to boot into Windows? Ooh, I could just swap the SSD quickly. Remember what I said about using an SSD to clone? So I could install, I can get an SSD up to scratch and then clone that, and then put an SSD into this ROG ally, can I? Make it bootable. Yeah. Ah! Make a bootable micro SD card? Nah. It's always be bootable micro SD card, no? Not in BIOS, GG. Well, I need to check and see if this has got Windows on, because if this one's got Windows on, happy day. Oh, I think this one might have... Wait. Oh, this... Okay, so fine. This has got Windows on, but this is a setup for Windows. To be fair, it won't... No. See, the thing is, it's a setup for Windows, but the thing is, if I go into Windows... Oh, no, I could just do a reset this PC, couldn't I? I don't have to do all of the updates for Windows. I could just do a reset this PC. Or I could just do one now. 2-1 Liverpool, 94th minute. Gibbs going to be happy. Gibbs going to be very happy. I just think I can finish the updates on this one, and then because I do want to, I need to test the SD cards on these 3 that I've got ready to go. I say ready to go. I don't know if they're going to be ready to go, but I've got 3 ROGs. Guys, bear in mind, listen, exclamation mark eBay. You live in the UK. I'm going to be selling these ROG allies on eBay. I've got 3 of them. 2 of them will be with a charger. 1 of them without the charger, but you can easily pick up a charger. I think I'll probably go 290 for the ones without, and maybe 310, 320 for the ones with. So if you are interested in a ROG ally, then these be the ones. Wheaty's already picked. Well, he hasn't paid yet. I think he's paying tomorrow, and then I can get Wheaty shipped out. I hope he's okay. 2-2. You're lying to me, Dave. Dave, you're lying. You're lying. Oh, it is 2-2. 97th minute. Oh my gosh. Gibbs is going to be... I'm just going to send him a GIF. What GIF should I send Gibbs? I'm just going to send him a Liverpool GIF. What Liverpool GIFs do I have? Liverpool. I'll send him that one. A Trent one. Oh my gosh. Dave, that's funny. That's really funny. Not for Gibbs. He's not going to be very happy. I think he's over it now. I think he's just over Liverpool in general. Update. Check for updates. Here we go. Absolute screamer. Was it? Was it a good goal? Pending install. Downloading 7%. Some Windows stuff. Oh, GG. Windows set. Downloading 7%. Hurry up! Everton lost to Brentford. I know. There's been some crazy results, eh? United drawing 1-1 to Wolves. I need to see... There's a guy called Saeed TV on YouTube, man. I need to watch his reaction, man. I literally... Do you know what? I don't watch the games. I literally just watch Saeed's... his videos on it. Yeah, so his thumbnail and title is Snooze Fest. Sesko needs to fix up. Yeah, I'm just going to watch Saeed, or I'll call him Jamal is the name that he's chosen to go by now because he doesn't want to be known as Saeed. His recap, yeah. Yeah, he does a recap, man. His reactions are on point. Very good content creator, man. Wait, why is this? I don't understand why this is being stuck on 7%. Oh, it is installing something, but surely you should be able to install and download at the same time, Windows. Like, or am I expecting too much here? Maybe I might just go for a restart, to be fair. Yeah, it does need to be restarted, shall I say. 30-yarder, top corner. I'll have to watch that. Joey Old Man struggles to get words out. Absolutely. That's not even Old Man struggles. That's just Joey struggles. The ally just turned on. Orange light came on. Blinking though. Drawing 1.6 to 2.2. Maybe it was just low battery then, hey? Maybe nerd, it was low battery. Oh, Loki saying blinking means it doesn't see the battery. But if it doesn't see the battery, Loki, it's drawing 1.6. That's too much, right? 1.6 to 2.2 amps is too much. That is doing something to battery, no? Because system only requires what? 900 milliamps? Yeah, 2-2 Liverpool. I can't believe it. Right, guys, I'm not going to keep you. I'm doing some updates and doing all those bits and bobs. It's 5:15, so we're going to end it there. And then I think Man City actually kick off in 15 minutes. So if I can look to have a look at that, then that would be ideal. You're expecting way too much for Windows. I am. One in the chat. Have you enjoyed today's stream? Because I did. It was good. Definitely. Guys, listen. Thank you so much for the support recently. 1,058 total Twitch subscriptions. Absolutely insane. We've had big viewers on the chat as well in Twitch. YouTube. Just gone live on Kick again as well. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in wherever you're tuning in. And 2026 should be a good year for JDT. I really hope it is. I'll continue working my bum off to ensure that you guys get good quality content and learn, as well as be entertained, is what I hope. So yeah, thank you. If you like the stream, hit the like button on YouTube, and please hit the follow button on Twitch if you're new around here and you enjoy watching and viewing the content. Thank you for watching. Guys, when am I next going to be live? Tuesday, probably. Tomorrow's Monday. I doubt I'll be live tomorrow. I'd like to get a couple of videos done so I can get a little bit further in ahead. Hopefully I can get a little bit further ahead with some videos and just give myself a little bit of breathing space. But yeah. Join Discord. Yeah, !mark Discord as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I know for a lot of people, it's back to the old grind and work tomorrow as well. Be productive. Go and smash it. If you have to go to work to obviously afford things, go smash it. Let people know who you are. You know? Thank you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, guys. Much love. Ciao for now. Goodbye. It's awkward. Where's the end button? I can't find it. There we go.